Hey guys, it's Chief TC here, and I'm going to be covering the Season 4 Week 2 EWL between Brothers Colony versus KAMINEY. Brothers Colony, they came out on top with the 1-star lead and a 2.4% lead as well. Alright, so this first attack right here is going to be an Archer Queen Walk Goboho. He's going to drop his queen down there to just hurry up and try to take out some of that trash buildings. He's going to use that wizard to create that funnel for her, so she walks northwest, but she ends up walking northeast. So now he's going to drop his bowlers. He didn't know that Tesla was there, so he's trying to create that real wide funnel for his bowlers so they do enter that compartment. You know, he's going to drop a test wall breaker. I probably would have dropped 2 more right there, but unfortunately that wizard tower does target onto the wall breaker, so he does have 1 wall breaker fail, but luckily he brought enough wall breakers to ensure that he can still get into that compartment. So now both of his golems do go into the base. He's going to drop a rage on his kill squad, a jump. He's going to be dropping a heal right here. He's only dropped 1 poison on the clan castle troops, and he's going to save a poison for any of the skeletons, which he just activated both the skeleton traps. So now, you know, his bowlers and his golem, you know, they're pretty deep into the base. You know, his bowlers, they're going to take out the king, or attempt to. Oh no, they did take him out. And now he's going to be using surgical hogs, or, you know, he started to anyways. Now this is just dropping his hogs, and he's going to take out those defenses. He spread them out that way. He didn't want all of his hogs over by that bomb tower when it went off, because they're gonna die. So now it's just pretty much, it's almost clean up. Another healer just died from that seeking air mine. Now his bowlers, they're just gonna be wiping out the rest of those trash buildings over there. His queen will stay alive. You know, even if the bowlers and the wizard, they, let's say, died, she's still gonna stay alive. She has her ability. He does have 1 hog and 2 minions for any cleanup that would be needed. Now he just pops his ability. It's a very nice planned attack. Okay, this next attack right here will be Archer Queen Walk. I think it's going to be a Goboho. So he's using that wizard over there to try to create that funnel. So she walks northwest from where she's at. You know, he's gonna want to try to get in, maybe take out that queen with his queen, but I don't know if that's gonna. Oh, yep, she did target him. Okay, so now the Gobo portion, you know, they're into the base. They took out 2 of the air defenses. They're gonna get that expo. You know, hopefully he should be popping his king's ability here in a second. He's holding on to that poison, so once that hound pops, he can just drop it on his king and the bowlers, and all the pups, they're gonna go straight to it, and then they'll die. Just like that, and they just died. So his queen, you know, she's gonna stay alive. Now this is the La Lo portion. He's gonna want to be using surgical hogs. He does have to hurry up and get his balloons over to those 2 air defenses, because all of his pups, they're gonna be wiped out. He's gonna drop that last haste right there. You know, now both the air defenses, they're wiped out. I would have dropped my heal right here, just so the balloons were in full health when they were going over to those wizard towers, but it didn't matter. He had enough balloons to make it over there, and then they wiped them out. So now it's just clean up, and now it's gonna be it's gonna be a swag heal spell on that barbarian in the middle. Alright, so now I'm gonna jump to the other side of the map, and I am going to be showing Goboho. He's gonna bring a heavy kill squad. That way he can get all 4 of those air defenses, and then he's gonna be sending some back end loons. So now he's going to be, funneling wide with his golems, and he's going to be using the wizards to take out those trash buildings. Okay, now that all of the wizards are starting to come together to the 3 golems, he's going to drop his wall breakers and enter that middle compartment right there. He's dropping some test wall breakers. That way, if there's the mini bombs or maybe a spring trap. So now he dropped, his bowlers kind of late behind his kill squad, just so they do walk into that base. He dropped, I think, he had the 1 poison. Now he's gonna drop that rage on his kill squad, so that way they can take out the queen and all those air defenses. He's gonna drop that heal on them as well, because he needs to get them really deep into the base, and he really should be getting that queen. There we go. I think that queen, she just popped onto her. So now he's gonna be dropping his back end loons. He brought haste because the balloons, they already do a tremendous amount of damage. So really, what he needs is just needs that speed. Now his kill squad, they're still alive, most of it. And I don't see any bowlers alive. He does activate some of the air traps. And then just a giant bomb just went off. He drops that last haste on there because he doesn't want his balloons clumping together with that wizard tower, because of the splash damage will just take them all out. Luckily his kill squad was strong enough to where they took out most of the base, and now they're just at that tiny compartment over there. Just the 3 defenses left, and he still has 1 golem intact, and looks like 2 golemites. It was a very nice attack. Okay, now I am going to be showing a witch slap. I'm using 3 golems. This is a max Town Hall 9 going against a max Town Hall 9 with max heroes. So he's going to want to drop the 3 golems. He's going to make a real wide funnel, using the witches on the outside, some wizards. He creates that nice funnel. Now his golems and his bowlers, they're going to be going into the middle of the base. He wanted to ensure his bowlers go into the base and not walk around, because if you don't take out those trash buildings, they will walk around. So he's going to drop both of his poisons on the clan castle troops coming out. He's going to drop that rage, that other... no, he doesn't drop that other jump yet. There we go. He just let his king and his bowlers just pound straight through the wall. You see over there, his golems, all 3 of them, they get stuck in that compartment through most of the raid. And then when you're using this attack, you want to make sure you can avoid any wizard towers near the outside, because they will just wipe out your witches. You see right there, the wizard tower just wipes out the Larrys really fast. And now that wizard tower locks onto that golem, and his queen and some of the bowlers just wipe it out. I'm going to show another witch slap. I'm using 3 golems again. When you're deciding like how many golems you want to use, it's probably, it depends on how far, like how many like heavy DPS is like in the core of the base. You see right there, the wizard towers, there's 3 of them pretty much right in the middle. Now that his the clan castle troops are coming out, he's gonna drop that rage. A big bomb did just go off, so a lot of his bowlers, they're at low health. He's gonna drop that heal on them, drop that jump. He's gonna want to rage into the heal. That way, he can get the most value out of his heal. And there's the 1 witch over there on the outside. She's doing some work on that town hall, and she's gonna destroy that cannon. And then we got 4 or 5 witches on the other side of the base. You know, now the queen, she's gonna be locking onto that wall, and she's gonna wipe out that wizard tower real quick. You know, that witch over there just almost died. You know, from that big bomb. And there's just so many Larrys, and now that they're right there, there's nothing that mortar could do. Plus, the queen just activated her ability, so that would have destroyed it in 1 or 2 pops. Alright, so I'm going to show a Town Hall 8 attack. Normally I don't show them, but this is a pretty good attack. This is going to be a Town Hall 8 Go-Ho. He's going to lure out that clan castle troops. First, you don't always have to. It just depends, you know. I mean, like with this base, you probably want to, just because the clan castle troops are in the center of the base. So luring them would be kind of hard. He had to drop 3 hogs to take out that archer tower and then lure the clan castle. So I would have brought 2 poisons. I don't think I would have brought a haste, just because hogs they're really fast. So I mean, bringing a haste with hogs, I don't think you get a whole lot of value. You know, normally you see hogs coming out of the clan castle troops. You know, not wizards like how you've seen, but you know, he was using that for his kill squad. So you know, he got some pretty good value. You know, he was kind of using that haste like a rage. You know, I mean, you're not going to get that damage increase, but you got that tremendous amount of speed increase. So now he's going to be dropping his hogs. He spread them out, that way they can wipe out as much defenses as possible while being underneath that heal. So this is where I would have brought that second poison, because you see that the skeletons over there, they're going to be tagging along and just taking out the hogs. You know, he does have 1 heal left. There is no wizard towers. You see over there in that left Tesla, this guy put troll Teslas in the 3 corners of the base. He tried to take out the Tesla on the left side using his wizards and some minions, and now he's going to just use archers, and that wizard's going to get it. You know, he's going to heal all of his hogs since they're all clumped together. So if any big bombs that were left, you know, if they would have went off, their hogs, they're going to stay probably close to like half health or so if it was to go off. But there is no other big bombs, so he's nothing to worry about. Now that all the defenses are wiped out, the hogs are going to turn around, take out the skelly traps, and now it's just clean up. So, yep, there was 1 giant bomb left. I misspoke. What you seen right there, they were pretty close to like half health or so after this, when it went off. Okay, you know what? I'm going to show 1 more replay just because I don't know, I'm feeling pretty good right now. So let's see, this is going to be another witch slap. You know, using the 3 golems, you know, he's going to create that nice wide funnel. That way, you know, his boulders do go into that middle of the base. He just did have a wall breaker fail. If you've seen right there, that was one of the mini bombs just went off. And now his king's going to walk around on the outside, which sometimes that's okay, seeing that there's a hound in the clan castle troop, so it's really not a problem. I mean, hounds, they're awful defense. You know, I don't know why people use them. I mean, you know, it takes a second to take them out, and then once the hound pops, you got all the lava pups, which those can be a burden, but it don't matter though. You know, you just drop a poison. You know, you just hold on to the poison you would use on the hound or any of the other clan castle troops that would be popping out. So his king is going to be tanking for the witches and that wizard down there, and then that cannon that has the upgrade on it, the gear up, you know, it's going to be distracted by all the Larrys and the 2 witches over there, so that's not going to be a problem. You know, the queen still has her ability, but that Expo is locked onto some of the Larrys, and now it's going to lock onto the... Actually, it didn't even have a chance to lock onto the golem, just because the queen took it out too fast. And now it's pretty much over. He pops the queen's ability, destroys all those last defenses, and there you have it. You know, Witch Slap was a great attack. You just have to make sure you keep those bowlers alive, and you got to make sure that you don't have any wall breaker fails, because if you don't bring the 2 jumps, then you know this could be a problem, because you need to make sure your bowlers can keep rolling through that base. So alright, there you have it. You know, Brothers Colony came out on top. Great war between the 2 clans, and I'll be seeing you guys later.